Welcome back to Nets Republic. If you hear my cat in the background, it's because he just now realized that I'm awake, and obviously he wants attention, but that's just not gonna happen because I gotta work. But that's neither here nor there. So I really wanted to make a video after I watched the Trailblazers game because I watched two games yesterday. I got home, I watched the Trailblazers game, and then literally like an hour after that, the Lakers game was coming on. So number one, I am exhausted because I watched two Nets games last night and I have to work again, but that's neither here nor there. So I watched both the games just now, and well, not just now, but last night. I wanted to make a separate Trailblazers video because of just how livid I was, but I said, let me just wait because you don't know what they're going to do against the Lakers. Not that I expected a win, but just from the standpoint of storyline, game to game, you never know what they're going to do because they're the Nets. So I was like, let me just hold off. So I waited like an hour. I turned on AEW. Jeff Hardy and Darby Allin was the main event. Is Jeff Hardy turning heel? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was in it. You hear me? I was in it. And even when the game started, I saw it was on ESPN, so I had the game on mute because I don't care what they have to say. like the Nets on Yes broadcast is already painful enough. Like, I don't want to hear what the ESPN crew has to say. So I had the TV on mute. So I have no idea if there was any like juicy tidbits or anything like that because I wasn't listening. I was not listening. I had the TV on mute and I had AEW pulled up on my phone and I was doing one of these joints. Because again, you don't expect the Nets to do anything. But when Cam Thomas checked into the game, I said, okay, Locke's phone. Hopefully Jeff pulls this one out. What is Cam doing? Oh my God. There was a period of time where he was like 8 for 9. My man's was not missing. Now, again, maybe your favorite magical disappearing man was nowhere to be found, but my favorite player was going off. He retired LeBron yet again. And I say yet again because in his first NBA game in the preseason of 2021, this man went out there and absolutely slaughtered LeBron and crossed up Anthony Davis multiple times in his first game. Again, my favorite players went out there and handled their business. Now, you involve Claxton. I've been noticing that the first play of every game is get Claxton involved, which I'm loving that. Hopefully that is a continued trend and not just something that we do like in the first quarter and then forget he's out there. He is a legitimate scoring threat. Even that one time where Anthony Davis slapped the jive out his wrist and this man just ate the contact. I guess he touched the ball because I felt like it was a travel, but that's not even there. Spins a little pirouette spin joint and then lays the come on out the posties. We all know that he was a hip and hip with Kyrie to get a better understanding of like getting the like a solid balance and foundation for his foul shot or whatever. But what we failed to realize is the posties and the footwork he might have inherited from that man as well. If you think about the lineage of centers that we've had in the past, I'm talking about a LaMarcus Aldridge, though he's a power forward, but that's not here nor there. I'm talking about a Blake Griffin, though he's a power forward, but that's not here nor there. I'm talking about a DeAndre Jordan, though he's trash, but that's not here nor there. Doesn't he have a ring? Like, I can't sleep at night, but that's not here nor there. I'm talking the greats have come through these doors. Notice how I didn't say Drummond, but that's not here nor there. The greats have come through these doors. And Claxton has picked the brain and grabbed a couple things here and there. It was a pretty good game. I mean, it was somewhat contested until the fourth quarter where the Nets just ran away with it. But they won a game. And then they did it on national TV. And unfortunately, all the talking heads on Monday morning are going to be discussing about how the Lakers are quote unquote in trouble. But what the main event should be is the Nets won a game, and I am happy because I will take it. Again, not that I care about the record of the Nets or what it is that we are doing. I'm just, God, it's so nice to see them win because it's been a minute. I think we only have 2 wins this whole year, and it's almost February. But shout out to the Nets for trying, I suppose. I saw some like weird rumor on the internet, but it came from Nets Daily. So it's like, is that even canon? You know what I mean? But there's an alleged rumor that Spencer Dinwiddie is like on strike and he's like purposefully playing bad. Again, I think it is pure foolishness. I try not to like make a video on everything I see on Twitter because it's like, you never know if someone's trolling or trying to get some stuff off. I've done that once and it was from Butt Crack Sports and I was like, well, they done got me. So you know what I mean? So it's like I try not to make certain videos on general top. Like if it ain't Woj, you hear me? If it ain't Woj, if it ain't from something from the Nets or like Shams or whatever, I don't make a video on it. I'm sorry. No offense to other reporters, but if it ain't the team or, you know, an actual outlet, I'm not making a video on it. I am so sorry, but that's not here there. Unless it's the off season, because I will make a video out of anything to get us through the summer, but this is nothing here there, especially because they probably won't make the playoffs this year. So I've got like literally 6 months to get us through before next October, but that's not here there. Anyway, though the title of the video is obviously jokey stuff, right? I have a very serious question. What more does Cam Thomas have to do? Y'all said he didn't play defense. He's playing defense. You said he was a ball hog. He's passing the ball. You said he was inefficient. He's shooting efficiently. You said he could only do amazing things against good teams and not star players. This man had 30 off the bench again. I think it is comical. I don't know if he's played enough games off the bench for it to, qualify, but I think it is comical that this man might win Sixth Man of the Year when he should be a starter. Like, I feel like y'all want Cam Thomas to be J.R. Smith so bad, and that is just not the case. Y'all want him to be Lou Williams so bad, but that is not the case. Y'all want him to be Jamal Crawford so bad, but that is not the case. And what I fail to understand is what is he not doing that these other, score-first individuals do? Right? Like, what is he doing that Kyrie doesn't do? Like, what is he doing that old school Harden or like Kevin Durant or something like that? Ironically, I am naming former Nets players. That's what we've been through the last couple of years. But like I'm saying, like your Carmelo Anthony's, just think about the most like prolific score. Oh, I've used this multiple times. Who's buddy on the Suns? Devin Booker, right? Like, what is he doing that these individuals aren't? That's what I want to know. Or the other way around. What did they do that Cam Thomas, I said it backwards. What are they doing that Cam Thomas is not? Because I don't see a difference. We know that he will roll out of bed and get 30. And again, I'm saying these like general numbers because we would be here a year if I sat here and went over every cool shot he makes. I mean, it's at the point where he doesn't even care if he gets fouled. He's just running in the paint. Either the killer, almost says that was the killer Cam floater, or he got some kind of crazy layup package he's been working on. He's got these fadeaway middies that Mikal swears is a signature move. He's got the pull-up threes. He's got the spot-up threes. He's got the fadeaway threes. He's got the contested threes. He's hitting his foul shots now. Like, there's nothing he can't do. Now, are there times where, he doesn't put like 100% effort on defense? I mean, yeah, but you could say that about the whole team, except for Claxton. Like, I am trying to understand what more does he have to do? And if you're looking at the starting lineup, if you don't want to put Cam Johnson on the bench because of how much money you're paying him, like if that's what this is, it's nasty. But if that's what this is, and you just don't want to Evan Fournier this man, then okay, cool. Put Spencer Dinwiddie on the bench and just let Cam run point. Like, at this point, I'm not even talking about from the standpoint of, is he a playmaker? I'm talking about, let this man cook. Unleash him. Let him go. Let this man just be a bucket. I don't care who. If you want to play him at power forward, I don't care. Let that man play as many minutes as humanly possible. The fact that Mikal Bridges literally hurt himself and was dragged off the court. They scraped this man. You can't see the shovel, but they scraped this man off the court. Then wheeled him back out there like Paul Pierce. And he still started against the Lakers. And again, it's not even about does he start or not. It's a consecutive game streak. So he could literally check into the game in the third quarter or something, dribble the ball for a couple seconds, then sit down. Give those minutes to somebody else. It is, again, comical is just underselling it. What more does he have to do? He's clearly the best player on the team. As much as I love Claxton, he's clearly currently the best player on the team. There's nothing he can't do on the court. Why is he not starting? Why is he our spark plug off the bench? Literally, especially an organization that's trash. Like, y'all make it seem like we still got Kyrie in them. Who are y'all scared to have him start over? Finney Smith, what? I don't get it. I don't understand what more he has to do. And I'm telling y'all something. We played that game on ESPN. Now, maybe individuals who are in a different time zone didn't stay up late to see it. So maybe the Nets can avoid some criticism. But if he goes off against the Knicks in a couple days on national TV again, and it's at like a decent time slot, I'm trying to tell you the Nets are not going to be able to justify this any longer. Because it's like when it's just games on Yes and nobody but us cares, you can get this off. But imagine if the Sacramento Kings, and this is a poor comparison, but just bear with me. Imagine if the Sacramento Kings had De'Aaron Fox coming off the bench and George Hill or Ish Smith or something like that starting. Everyone would be like, what is going on? Imagine if the Heat, right? Imagine if the Heat, again, another poor comparison, but bear with me. Had Colin Sexton, bad example, had, who is that man's name? Darius Garland coming off the bench, but you're starting Kyle Lowry. Imagine playing Mike Bibby over Fred VanVleet. I'm just trying to paint the picture here. And for the Kings one, I know what y'all are going to say. But Malik Monk comes out the bench. But Malik Monk comes. And if he doesn't, I apologize. I don't care what they're doing. I don't care about their beams, but that's not either there. But Malik Monk comes out the bench. Y'all want him to be Malik Monk so bad. He is not. He's a star. He's a big star. Listen. Okay? I'm tired of the games. Let this man start. Who cares what the record is? Let him go. Because even D'Angelo Russell in 2024 starts on the Lakers. So what is y'all's excuse? Sorry, D-Lo, collateral damage.